Okay, all right. You ready? Let's go. Yo. This is the Friday Night Letdown with 5% preparation meets 95% fuck it. I am Jonas and I am with who?
This is Dion.
And today it's a Sunday recording, so that means Lonzy is here. Lonzy, what's good, man?
Good evening, snitches.
Good evening, snitches. So before we started recording, y'all told me of something. Y'all said that fans got to fighting at a game or something. Like y'all, somebody walk me through that real quick.
It's definitely a kerfuffle.
A kerfuffle. At what game? What game was that?
It was the Steelers game, and I believe they were playing the Lions preseason game. Happened yesterday.
Okay, and like, what? Give me some of the. I'm finna watch this as we go. Like, we're literally gonna kick it off right now. I'm finna watch this real time.
From what the video footage appeared to be showing was there was an altercation between a dreaded African American male and a blonde white woman.
Uh-oh.
She was in his face. They were in an argument, and she slapped him.
During
and
the
his glasses fell off.
She slapped him during the argument, or
it was confrontational. He looked like he was calm, and don't know anything that it was about. But she was in his face. And then she slapped him. His glasses fell off.
Oh, her boyfriend, he got up. He got some too.
And immediately when she got slapped, he decked her. Her boyfriend stepped up like a man's supposed to.
He got whooped.
And he got the business.
That's what he did right, but he got something too.
Man, he did what he was supposed to do, but
I'm watching this real time, y'all. He got sat down. Oh, my man got a bald head. He looked young till the head got knocked off.
Ladies, keep your hands to yourself.
Man, Deanna ain't never gonna stop, man. Hey, this is fucking. Let's just go with that, man. Like
Kevin Hart said it best.
Like, I've been in those altercations, man. Women, I don't understand why women live like that. Like, they think it's cool. Well, I don't understand that whole stigma. Women think I can hit you, but you're not gonna hit me back. Like, that don't like. I've been in a few fights, not fights, but tussles. I don't know what to call it, with females. And there you go. That's the one. So to me, if you hit me and it don't feel like a nigga hit me, I might give you a pass. But once you hit me and it feel like you hit me with the strength of a man, it's a problem. I once got into a fight like that driving. She hit me in the back of the head. Felt like one of y'all niggas hit me. So I took her head, slammed her head on the dashboard and pushed it on the windshield. And that was that, man. But it felt like a nigga hit me. So that's just me. D, fuck that, D, man. Come on, man.
We at the Friday Night Letdown do not condone domestic violence.
Hell no. But like Dion said, man, women gotta stop that shit, man. That shit ain't cool. But they both got whooped. My boy whooped both of them. What is he adjusted his glasses and got back to it. It looked like, right? Like, that's
told him, hey, sit down. Go over there. Sit down. And
see, that's what he said. See, I got it on mute, just for our own reasons. But yeah, my boy, go Lonzy.
Well, you can hear some bystanders. I guess whoever was filming it, when security had got there, they were quick to let them know she hit him first. And because the funny part I laughed about, I think somebody had said, "Can somebody get his glasses?"
My man is God damn. He just had right after right.
He unloaded on him.
Yeah, big time. My goodness, that is something to see right there.
He was about to hit her the first time and he stopped himself. And she hit him and he just let it go.
He saw red.
Let me go back one. Let me go back one more time. Watch this. I'm watching him now. He's just giving him the business. But yeah, Dion, like you said, ladies, stop putting your hands on men. And when a man hits you, what's my saying? I always say, don't poke the bear. And when the bear whoop your bare ass, be mad at the bear did bear shit. That ain't cool, man. Just you don't hit me, I'll hit you. We good. But some people, we feel entitled, I guess, that we can just do what we want to do and get physical with motherfuckers. So it is what it is. Shout out to my man for beating up two white people. Get my new jack on.
Jeez.
Get my new jack on.
There was a fight last week. Did you see that fight, Lonzo? At the Rams game where they
I know about it. I didn't see it.
Like 4 people and they jumped on him and gave him that work.
Yeah. The story that was told, I pretty much pictured it. Pretty much they compared it to the situation at the Suns game during the playoffs. They said it was kind of like they said it was kind of in that spirit. Is that true?
Well, a lady threw a cup of beer, and that's what really set everything off. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yep.
This time it wasn't at a player though.
No, she was looking at the fight, and she threw that cup. It was it. It was over. one big dude against 4 dudes, and they oh man, the game that worked.
So they just jumped on you, whooped him up real good.
Yeah.
And what game was this at? I have to find that one too.
This was the Rams and somebody. This was last week.
That's last weekend.
So all this going on in the preseason. These ain't real games yet, man. We whooping ass in the preseason. Well, you gonna beat somebody up? You feel like beating up somebody over the Cowboys? Ain't gonna put your hands on nobody?
No, I'm not about that life. No.
Remember a couple years ago, the Raiders and 49ers, they had to fight every time they played. They had to stop scheduling them in the preseason because
that was every year.
Yeah, man. Yeah. But I understand that them Raiders fans, y'all know what time it is with them. They them niggas crazy. Like you put on all that shit to go to a damn football game, you a different person. You know that's a lot. That black hole. I guess what the Raiders and the Browns with the dog pound, like them, that's a whole different breed of fans on that level. Well, I guess while we in our sports bag. Who want to take off on y'all boy Tim Tebow? Lonzo, you said my man had to make it to week 10. He didn't. Urban Meyer
was supposed to look out. He was supposed to look out for his boy.
You gonna get that pension?
No money. Well, Tebow gonna be all right. That's my whole take. Tebow gonna be okay. At the end of the day, it's Tim Tebow. He gonna be all right.
He'll be on the SEC network.
Hello. Shout out to Tim Tebow.
Dance with the Stars.
Lonzo, come on, man. That's when your life getting rough right there, ain't it? Like that's when you need a check. My boy he gonna find something. Like I don't think he dances to the stars. I don't think he on that level yet. I don't think so. For one thing, he's got his money situation straight because I saw a little link about Tebow as signed on with another team, but it's a juice company. He's already recorded several ads. I think they're out the Jacksonville area. So he took care of that bag with that brief window that he had with the Jaguars. So as you're saying, that Tebow's going to be all right. He secured that bag, so he's good. But like Deion said, he's most likely probably going to end back up on the SEC network, doing that. So that's coming up. So he's going to be okay. But I was kind of sad because I was looking forward to just Tebow talk and the entertainment behind it. Just watching sports talk radio and watching on TV, just everybody giving their comments. But Tebow did it to himself. When you can't throw a block in the NFL, you can't throw a block. You can't do anything in the NFL. That's what it seems like with the guy. But hey, we've said it before. If you're white, it's all right. He can't throw. He can't run. He can't pass. He can't catch. He's Tim Tebow. You say he done secured the bag with something else. SEC Network always got his back, and I'm sure the Gators will just give him a job doing something. It don't matter. They'll just create a job for him. So Tebow gonna be okay, man. So hey, that's Tebow. D, what you got on Tebow other than SEC Network? Is it?
That's it. He'll be all right.
He gonna be all right. Yeah. Hey, if you use that white skin until you use that white skin until you can't use it no more. So that's our Tebow take. We just gonna just fly through these joints today. I finally watched the KD and Draymond Green joint. It was okay. They advertised it like it was gonna be some animosity, like it was gonna be some real shit, but it was a fluff piece to my, that's I just saw like, okay, they didn't say nothing too groundbreaking other than, the behind the scenes when they got into a little spit and spat and how both sides of the management tried to play them. But that was it. What y'all got on that? The KD and Draymond joint, what y'all think?
Draymond took a flamethrower to Steve Kerr and the Warriors GM. He really did.
You got to go. You got to go.
I don't think so. Like, I think that would be more if this was Draymond first time doing something. But this is just Draymond doing Draymond shit. Like, Bob Myers and Steve Kerr know what that man's about. Like, this ain't the first time Draymond's outspoken. He's Draymond. I don't think they're going to get rid of him. I don't know his contract situation, but
he's on a max deal. And if anybody's going to get traded, he'll be the first one to go. But
especially those numbers start to dip.
Who wants him?
Yeah.
Anybody going to trade for him?
Yeah, he's a unathletic LeBron James. That's basically what he is.
Plays good defense.
Yeah. Well,
utility man.
I think I saw on one thread, I saw from Jalen Rose said that he'll be a real good fit in Portland with Damian Lillard.
I can see trying to implement something like that, but Lillard and McCollum kind of running around how Clay and Steph do, him just handle the ball at the top of the key. Maybe to keep the ball at Dame hands. I can see that, but I guess you're going to have to go somewhere where you got two dynamic guards or two dynamic scorers who can play off ball. Yeah, so we'll see what happens with your boy Draymond. I don't see too many fits for him. Like I said, he's just like a bizarro LeBron to me. That's pretty much it. He's LeBron without the ability to jump, run, and that's it. He's just
poor man's LeBron.
Yeah, bizarro. Well, yeah, it is what it is on that.
It's the same. It's pretty much tomato.
Just about. So, where we at, man? We are moving too fast.
You see, KG cropped out Ray Allen on his IG post.
Yeah, that's
why are they still beefing over that? Like, come on, man. No.
That's never gonna go away. That's never gonna go away. Apparently,
yeah, what like KG?
Why are they so mad? Because he left and went to Miami. Like
he went to the enemy.
It's not a game, man. It's the NBA.
He went to the enemy. We all know how KG is.
He is still holding. That is crazy. I just saw that before we came on. I was like, man, he is still holding on to that. Like that's
Rondo does too. Rajon Rondo does too.
Really?
Yeah.
So Paul, what about Paul Pierce? How does he don't trip on it or nothing? He don't say
Paul
nothing?
Pierce is basically like it is what it is.
He just keep it pushing.
Yeah, he's not really doing any posts like that with KG. And then I guess I'm pretty sure he's addressed it before. Like he doesn't speak ill will about Ray Allen, but KG and Rondo, oh yeah,
they mad.
Yeah, the beef is definitely still there.
And it's been what, almost 10 years now? How long has it been? That was 2012 when he left, or he left when he leave? 2012, 2013?
2012, yeah.
So yeah,
almost 10 years.
But wasn't he like real like friendly with the Heat when they lost?
I guess he was dapping them up and congratulating them and stuff, and that might have been where it started, or LeBron might have been putting together to intercede secretly, like, hey, we all we're going ahead and take care of this or whatever. You already know you got a home down here in Miami, so you never know. You never know what could have been happening behind the scenes.
Yeah, yeah, KG, yeah. But hey, I guess some people just have that mentality, that Warriors mentality. Them niggas just mad or just touched by that shit. It's been a long time. Let's see. Let's go back. If Ray Allen would have stayed, they still wouldn't have beat the Heat, wouldn't they? They pretty much had tapped out, right? Could they? Because they just lost to him in the. Could they have beat the Heat coming back another year without Ray Allen? With Ray Allen. Say
Ray Allen was a big deal now. He helped.
But they just, I don't know. But I'm saying, but they just lost to him. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they just lost to them niggas. So what else is gonna come of it?
It's a big hypothetical. I don't know. Yeah,
I'm just guessing.
Yeah, I have to look at some other factors. So I don't know.
Well, I don't know. KG, hey,
let it go, man.
Yeah, that's about right. He just let that shit ride. Get over it. Let it go. You know. But I guess he ain't gonna do it. He just in his feelings, supposedly. So that's that on that. I did see that, and I was a little shocked that he's still holding on to 10 years ago. But I guess athletes are different. And while we're in our sports bag, as we keep going, we're speed balling. Here we go. I saw something on ESPN or Sports Center, same thing, but I saw something and they were talking about like the worst fan bases in all sports. And me being an Ohio State fan, they was like Ohio State fans are some of the worst fans. And I was like, what the hell? But I don't know any other Ohio State fans outside of myself. All my family that lives in Ohio, they don't really root for the Buckeyes. They're more just like devout Browns and Cavs fans. But I guess that would have to come from, I guess that's regional, right? Like it had to be regional to say that, because to me, where we're at here, the worst fans to me are Georgia Bulldog fans, because they're just delusional. And like, what are y'all so hyped up every year about? You're not going to get past Nick Saban another year. Lonzie, you're an Auburn and Cowboy fan, but you're a realistic fan. You keep it straight up and down. But since you do live, in Saban territory, what the hell you call that shit, Lonzie? Saban country?
North Alabama. But that's basically it, though. It's the Saban country.
So I guess you see a whole lot more of that type bias. So what you got on, what do you think the worst fan base is, Lonzie? What do you say?
I would say, going back to you talking about Ohio State fans, because my father's one of his Army buds, Mr. Sam, he's a diehard Ohio State fan, and he's pretty much like you, but he's a realistic one. Like he's not full of it and everything, but he tells stories about Ohio State and Michigan, and he compares it to how it is with Alabama and Auburn down here, where you've had murders take place over the Alabama-Auburn game with arguments and everything. So, well, I think it was a wife who killed her husband. over in the Iron Bowl game. This is probably like 10 years ago or something. I don't have the details, but I do remember when that was in the news. But that happens up in the Midwest with Ohio State and Michigan all the time. Like they cannot stand each other. So touching on it being regional, I do believe that, but I would say those are the two big rivalries in college football, to whereas they really take that shit to heart. And then with pro sports, Cowboys fans, we always get the rap of being the worst fans in sports. I mean, Stephen A., he built part of his whole shtick on that on First Take. Like during football season, Stephen A. is coming on with his cowboy hat, with his cigar. So, you know, I know a bunch of douchebag Cowboy fans. So that is true. But we're still living in the 90s. We're still saying that Jerry Jones is going to get it done. But you already know my takes. I ain't even got to get into all that. So we're one of the worst. You got Eagles fans. You know, they're pretty much, I ain't going to say that they're bad towards other, not bad towards other fans. It's just, you know, what did they boo Santa Claus one year?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they booed Santa Claus and they cheered when Michael Irvin fucked his neck up. So that's some dirtbag shit.
I think Philly fans, you can lock them in that category too.
Yeah,
with the stories with them. But definitely with worst fan bases in college, it's regional. I guess it kind of gets bad out there with USC and UCLA, but I have never seen fights over those games. So, but then again, that's out west. It's a different world out there.
Yeah. What's your top fan bases that you think are just like the worst? You got any?
The LeBron James fan base. They're horrible. You're annoying. If you don't love LeBron like they love LeBron, oh, you're a hater. You're just. I don't love LeBron like you love LeBron. That's your guy. But like, relax. The worst.
Shout out to the LeBron stands, man.
The worst.
Okay, that's true. All right. Let's try this again, man. Worst fan base, like team wise. Let's just try team wise. Like, no, don't say wherever LeBron plays. Okay, take LeBron out the equation, Dion, and give me something else, man. What else you got? Team wise. Nowhere where LeBron hangs his hat. Anything else other than that?
It's probably Cowboys or fake Alabama fans. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Don't let me get into that.
Yeah.
Go, Hansi, go. Talk about it. Look at you. Go.
Go. I've been with Alabama. What? No.
I got a story from up the street when I was still living in Columbus. One of the guys right up the road from where we live at. Never saw an Alabama flag up there in my life since we've been living there. 2008, 2009, when Nick Saban gets there, and then when they won the national championship, Alabama flags all through Columbus. It's different up here. You know, you're always going to have your Alabama fans here that's going to be wearing their gear, you know, win or loss. But nationwide, everybody became an Alabama fan after they started winning championships. I'm talking about nationwide.
Okay.
Everybody became an Alabama fan.
Right.
Only thing I love is because they literally live, eat, breathe, and die that shit in Tuscaloosa and up here too, is that when Alabama loses, like when they lost in the national championship a couple years ago, it's literally like a ghost town up here. Like nobody's out. You go to the grocery store and you ain't got no traffic in the streets. It's like everybody is sick in bed because Nick Saban didn't get it done. It's the funniest shit. I wish I could record this shit and show it. It's like a ghost town. I am legend type of shit.
No, it's the same way here. You know, we got all these, add water Bama fans here. They won the championship in 92 and most of them don't know that. But
exactly.
It's the same thing here, bro.
Shout out to Gene Stallings.
Yeah. Oh, hello. But man, when Bama lose here, like you said, man, you can just go anywhere in Columbus. You can fucking rob a bank. Like, nigga, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do in Columbus when Alabama lose. Like, you come Monday morning, shit, it's quiet as hell in the city. Like you said, it's dead. But I guess it's gonna be even more multiplied and amplified where you're at. But yeah. So let's come up with our most on the spot, everybody. We're gonna just put a list together real quick. Let's say, what are our top add water fans? Like, you got Alabama fans and Golden State fans. Those my nominees. Like, motherfuckers became a fan overnight. Like, even Didi said the funniest thing. It's almost like the story LeBatard tells about Poppy when he was like, I've always been a fan. I was a fan when LeBron got here. I asked Dee, she was talking about she's a Warriors fan. I was like, when you became a Warriors fan? She was like, when the Miami Heat wasn't good anymore. I was like, wow. Like, that's a female perspective. So y'all got any more Adwater fan bases? Like niggas just all of a sudden, I'm about that. But Alabama and the Warriors are two that I've seen like, Jesus Christ, y'all niggas, where does come from?
Wherever LeBron goes.
Yeah.
Comes in the NBA.
Yeah.
They become a fan of that team.
Yeah. Yeah. I do that. Yeah. Sorry, D. Sorry, D.
Horrible.
Oh, worst fan base.
That's number one. That's it.
LeBron.
Yeah, LeBron fan. The fan, but yeah, it's horrible.
But that's different because you're a fan of a player who's moving. Like when it's a fan base of a team, that team was like no good, and then they become an uproar, and now you're like, oh, I love this team. Well, LeBron's gonna do what he does regardless. But I can see what y'all saying. But yeah, you see, like I'm talking about where it's just like add water overnight. Like, oh, I love this team now. But when did you become a fan? Like last weekend. That's what I'm talking about. Like LeBron fans regardless. Go on.
The Patriots when Brady the Patriots.
Oh,
there's a whole lot of Patriots fans in Atlanta. But
that whole run.
We don't talk about that.
Yeah.
When they went to the Super Bowl, you saw those Patriot jerseys.
Yeah. I forgot about the Patriots because they ain't been that relevant lately. So I guess it's just football related, ain't it? And well, basketball, I say the Warriors, Patriots, Bama. I give y'all LeBron. So that's 4. D, we in your top 5 category, man. Come on now. Well, yeah, give me something else. Top it off.
Those are the major ones. I can't think of anybody else.
I guess got to be just front runners and add water type shit. So that's what we got on that there. We'll make that
about the Knicks.
Oh, there we go. That's 5. That's 5 right
there. That's a real fan base.
Worst fan base is I'll put the Knicks in there. I can't think of a 5th one for Adwater fans.
Well, it was Miami Heat, but the Heat fans kind of showed their ass when they left. That shit was kind of garbage. Before the Ray Allen shot,
they would have been in the top 5 for worst fans.
So yeah, because Auburn fans like y'all. Well, Lonzy, you help a lot with these Auburn fans because I see a lot of other Auburn fans. I'm like, these niggas is tripping, but they get a pass. So yeah, we'll find somewhere in there. Okay, we're gonna start a new segment real quick.
Wait, hold. Did y'all see Sha'Carri Richardson yesterday?
Ooh, yes.
She got smoked, came in last.
She got dusted.
Okay. I heard about it. I didn't see the race, but if she lost like that, well, what kind of race was it? What format was it? What relay? 100
It was her race, 100 meters.
100 meters.
That's like the quick sprint, right? Or what's the joint you go around the whole track? She don't do that. What does she do?
That's 400. She does 100 meters. The sprint.
Okay, that's the quick sprint. That's the Usain Bolt type shit, right?
Yeah.
Carl Lewis, all the motherfuckers, right? Michael Johnson. Okay, here we go. So now I got that formulated in my head. Okay. If she lost like that, I don't think she was really in game shape or game form or prepared. Don't that kind of make sense? Like she just kind of did it, you know.
I think that's pretty much what it is. I know I said she got dusted, but I don't think she really didn't be trained. I don't think she's even been training since.
That's the word.
Yeah, since she got banned from Tokyo. I don't think she's even been training like that too. I think she just decided to show up. I'm gonna show up for this race. Hey, I'm here. I'm coming back. She kind of pretty much elaborated on that. She's not going anywhere, so she's got plenty of time. It pretty much looked like she probably ain't been prepping for the event because
there we go. Training.
For the way that she lost, she probably has not been training for it.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Like for her, she came in 9th or something. So yeah, so I think, like you said, she just kind of jumped up and did. Of course, she's in great shape to everyday people standards, but when it's that type of performance, even what's my man Masvidal? Mama, he tried to take that fight real quick, and it didn't work out like that.
Found out a week and a half prior.
And he just did it, he did it but it's the same type shit. Like, I'm just gonna jump up and do it. But I think that's what it was. She just got dusted because she wasn't in the training and the preparation wasn't all the way there. Of course, she probably been exercising, working out, but not locked in the way she should be locked in to do what she needs to do to dominate the way she's been dominating, show up and perform and outperform the rest of the competition. So that's why I'd say, like, just hearing it and knowing a little bit about sports, that's what I'd say. So Do you got anything else? Oh, go Laz. What?
I was just gonna say she didn't give any excuses neither.
Yeah.
I know she said I came out, I ran, but she didn't say I haven't been training. That's one thing. You gotta give her props for that because you could have easily said I wasn't feeling it today. I haven't been training. I just like you said, she just kind of decided to do it, but she didn't say that. She didn't. So shout out to Shakari Richardson. She's gonna be back. She's gonna be fine.
Yeah. She's gonna be okay. Like she's young. She get herself back together, get back in actual game form and dominate. I don't see nothing wrong with that. D, you got anything else on these sports? Anything else? Dion?
No, that's about it.
Our floating voice in our heads who try to keep me on the right path. So we're gonna start another one, new segment. Now let me okay, here we go. Let's get into some quick, I don't know, I guess we can do video games. Let's talk about video games. We're playing that Madden.
They got a petition to try to make EA Sports drop the license to the game. That's not happening.
They've been doing that forever, man.
Make too much money.
Too much. I've crazy people. Who plays Madden anymore?
Like, a lot of people.
Why?
A lot of people still play.
Why?
Madden. Make money off of YouTube. Madden tournaments. It's still popular.
I don't get it, man. Madden is so arcade. It's a fucking arcade game now, man. There's no simulation. There's no realness to it. It's just a game. It's 2K and Madden become this. They're on the same plateau, same, to me now, because when you don't have any competitions, there's nobody to push you to do better, to want better, to improve. So you just keep putting the same bullshit out. You just keep making a few tweaks here and there to the game, which don't really help it. So Madden ain't doing it. Did you get in 2K this year?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I caught me a PS5 finally. So yeah, I'll get 2K.
Oh, you jumped down on the PS5?
Yeah.
On that price you told me?
No, on the PlayStation Direct.
Oh, you got one the other day. Motherfucker.
Congratulations.
Yeah, D, which one did you get?
The
Disc or no disc? Disc or no disc? Yeah, I know you don't like putting your little money and your little business out there. So good going, D. I feel bad now because I don't have one. I feel like a jerk. I feel like a complete jerk now. So damn. And
hey, I sent you the link.
Yeah,
but you got other stuff. You got other stuff going on.
There's a lot
priorities,
going on, man.
man.
Yeah, man.
Priorities.
Trying to, what I'm saying, man, like trying to. Yeah, we're going to put it out there a little bit.
No. We got to get on priorities.
We me and Didi, we trying to move and we try to get into it. We're trying to see if we can find a house, and there's a whole lot of other shit. So my money more tied up than niggas throwing gang signs. So man, like nigga, my shit all kind of fucked up. So it is what it is. So yeah, I think I want a PS5. I might be able to make some money show up from somewhere. I got a few little accounts. I don't know. Anyways,
we get you a GoFundMe set up.
Hey, nobody gonna give me no money. Lonzy, nobody likes me but y'all, bro. Nobody really likes me.
I mean, a lot of people are giving away money, especially for GoFundMes. You ain't gotta know the background behind you. Take a nice, decent looking picture of yourself, give some background information. You work hard, what your family situation is, and I guarantee you can get some dollars.
Oh, okay. I can get $300-$400 up real quick.
Yes, sir.
We'll see if that works out. But we can tie this in. The main reason I even won the PS5 was to play Ghost of Tsushima. And that Ghost of Tsushima was an Icky Island update. Dion, I know you don't like these games. You don't like the time setting, but boy, you don't know what you're missing, D. The game was already great. Then they went with the online. That was great.
The Legends.
Yes, the Legends. There we go. And now they done dropped this Icky Island. Feels like a whole new game now, bro. Like Lonzy, how much time have you put into the island itself?
Just a little bit, because I did pretty much like I've done like the first 3 main missions where went on ahead and took back Fort Sakai. That's the last thing that I did, but just immersing yourself in that environment and how it runs on the PS5, the graphics and the settings. It's almost like playing Red Dead, like how that environment first came out. You just want to ride around on your horse and just take in all the scenery. That's how Ghost of Tsushima is running on the PS5, and there are virtually no load times.
Yeah, I saw
craziest shit ever.
I saw that on YouTube. Like you literally, when you hit fast travel, it's like beep boom. Like
right there, you're there.
Yeah, because it moves pretty good on the 4, so I can even imagine on the 5. This shit's just running. Like, can you tell the graphical difference? Can you tell
yeah.
feel? Oh shit.
Oh yeah. And then you can run it on better frame rate or a higher resolution. When it's on the 5, you want to keep it on higher resolution at all times.
Really?
Because the frame rate is still there. It doesn't change, especially if you got like the TV. When I play over here at my folks' house, the TV at my place is just a little more high powered or whatever. Won't get into specifics, but when I play on my TV at my place, you keep it on higher resolution and it's moving just as fast as the frame rate setting.
Shit.
At 60 FPS, it is beautiful. That game is just, they did their thing with I guess I think you could pretty much figure out that they wanted to make the game for the PS5. They wanted to make sure to make it for the PS4 Pro, because that's what they told everybody. Make sure you got a PS4 Pro when you're running Ghost of Tsushima. But on the 5, it's gorgeous. It is a gorgeous, beautiful game.
Fuck. And that was my whole reason. And man, my little backstory, like when the PS5 was getting to drop, I think I went and bought me a brand new TV. Didi bought me a gaming chair for Christmas or something. So it was just feeling like the energy was just there. I was like, oh, I'm finna get the PS5 because look at everything that's moving. You know, like one thing, I like to say in life, when you know something, you're on the right path when things start getting easy and it just start feeling good. And then COVID. Fucking COVID fucked everything up. COVID and scalpers and bots and bullshit and everything else just took over. And here I am. D got a PS5. D, give yourself a round. You got your applause set and you ain't got nothing. Give yourself something, nigga. Okay. Good going, D. I guess I'll try to jump in the little queen shit. How long were you in that shit, D? I remember you said like 45 minutes. Like, how long were you in there? How'd you feel? Did your stomach drop when you shit? How'd you feel when you saw you was able to check out?
I just tried to hurry up and put all my information in before, say, oh, we're sold out.
Out of there. Damn,
I got it. She'll be here tomorrow.
Motherfucker. Good going, Dion Shaw. Boy, got my PS5.
Are y'all going to get the remastered GTA games? They're supposed to be remastering GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas.
I want it just for Vice City.
Yeah.
Vice City. I never beat Vice City. Ain't Vice City the one where it had that mission where you had to fly the drones or something? Is that the one?
The toy helicopter.
That's it. Never passed it. Said fuck it. Turned the game off.
I stopped playing after that too. Man,
it took me a while, but I did beat it, and I finally got used to doing it. But that's the reason why a lot of people don't care for Vice City, because of that one mission.
I stopped right there on that mission. I never tried to go back, play it again. San Andreas. Okay, have they showed what they look like remastered? Are they cleaner?
Well, they say they're using the Unreal engine, so there's going to be new graphics and what else?
Somebody on YouTube did that, and I think that was a couple of years ago, and they got them to take it down. Cease that video down. But you've seen the video before, and I think that's the route that they're going to go. It's going to look like that, but it's the Unreal engine though. But somebody had modded the 3 GTAs to look like that, and then, like I said, they took it down. Then all of a sudden they're coming out with a remastered trilogy. So, but it looks good though. It does look good, and they might even take it a step further to outdo the modders that had made the remastered GTA, to put online for people to look at.
All right. Well, when's that coming out? They got a date on that?
No, they don't have a date.
This fall.
The updated GTA 5 still supposed to come out.
Well, they did say that they were going to release the remastered trilogy with the remastered GTA 5. It was going to be in the package, and then they decided to do them separate. But it's supposed to be coming this fall though. But they were going to package. They were going to package them both together, and they decided to separate. Get more money.
Mm-hmm.
Well, damn.
I'll check it out.
What, the remaster or the new GTA update? Both of them.
The GTA 5, yeah. It's supposed to be updated graphics and new stories, and we'll see.
I guess
better online.
Oh, okay. So I guess I need to find a PS5 within the next few months. Then, if the queen, if you can just get one of these motherfuckers, I'm good. But I don't want to get scalped like that. But if I can stumble, if I can just stand that little line and get one, fuck it, I'll get one. I'll get one within the next month or so. I guess I have to start Ghost of Tsushima over one more time. This is my second. This is like my third playthrough because I beat it both ways. And then Yeah, this is my third playthrough. I don't know, but the new game plus drew me in. The Icky Island is the shit. I love it. I haven't been doing much of anything. I haven't been on social media. I haven't been on the internet. I haven't been doing nothing but playing this game. I started the island, and then when I started getting upgrades, and I got that new armor, I was in the second act. So I just went back and just cleared that out, and now I don't know. I'm just having fun with the game. I didn't fell right back in love with this game again. First time I played it, I've said it before. I played the game for 14 hours straight. My family went to the pool. I didn't go with them. Just feel like a jerk. So the game tough, man. So I fuck with the game super duper heavy. But before I did take my little hiatus from social media, I saw somebody talking about cord cutting. Do y'all niggas still got cable, like cable boxes in your house?
Yep, I do.
Really?
I'd have had that cable.
I got the YouTube TV. Y'all don't.
By the time you pay for that and pay for your internet, that's cable prices. Might as well get cable.
Just about, but I don't know why I even did the shit. No. Okay, here we go. The reason I cut the cord because I was going with the little underground shits, paying goddamn $10, $15 a month for cable.
Don't work. Stuff you buffering, man.
Well, yeah. Please believe me, nigga. It's terrible. It is terrible. Like, it's a whole nother world to that shit. But I had to get off that narcotic. It wasn't working. But the underworld of that, because them sites were getting shut down, or wherever the host or wherever, they get shut down so much, you just got to constantly know the next move. It's like being in the stock market or playing fantasy football. I said, I can't do this. So I just went with YouTube TV because I had already turned all my shit in to the cable company. So I just went with YouTube TV. So y'all still have cable. I don't. Cord cutting. I just want to see if niggas was on that or not. And while we still on this whole cable and all that type shit, Dion, you ain't changed none of your passwords, have you? Okay.
Nope. Everything the same.
Okay, good. And Netflix. When y'all be on Netflix, y'all, Dion, I know you have Netflix. Lonzy, you got Netflix, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. When y'all be on Netflix, do y'all actually watch shit, or do you just find yourself just watching previews and just scrolling through shit? Y'all don't do that?
I get lost.
You get lost?
Because there's so much content.
Yeah.
And you literally looking at this, then you watch the trailer. I'm going to check that out. Then something else catch your eye. Scroll on down there. Oh, man, let me check this out. Especially when I get lost in searching for documentaries. But it's literally like the last thing I watched on Netflix was Cocaine Cowboys and the new series on that. But literally, if I get on Netflix, because it's thousands and thousands and there's tons of content on there, I'm just browsing and can't figure out what I want to watch because there's so much stuff on there.
Yeah. D, when you go on Netflix, you got an agenda or what?
Yeah, anytime I go to Netflix is because I'm looking for a certain thing, like the Malice in the Palace, the Cocaine Cowboys, or when Ozark come back. What else? There's a Resident Evil series on there. I ain't watched it. There's a movie or something. I gotta watch that.
Yeah, it's I think it is. Yeah, it's Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I don't know if it's out yet though.
I thought it was out. Oh, well, whenever it comes out, I'm looking for that. The Transformers little show they got. I watched that. Like, I just don't go in there trying to find something to watch. I'm going there for a reason.
You got an agenda. You got a reason why you're logging on to that motherfucker.
Right.
You said Ozark coming back?
Yeah, the last season.
That's the last season, yeah.
Okay, man, I'm only like 2-3 seasons into Ozark. I'm not that deep into it at all.
Yeah, Ozark's great.
I got the feeling of that. Like, Jason Bateman put this shit is tough, but it'd be so much content. And then I think I went from Ozark, then I went back to watching Breaking Bad, and I tried to tap into Better Call Saul. And I got off that and went to what's the shit with my boy selling drugs in the 80s? The Franklin. What's the show? What's the name?
Snowfall.
Snowfall. Then I got on Snowfall kind of heavy. Then I stopped watching that. Just bouncing back and forth between shit. So I guess I got a little time to catch up on. How many seasons of Ozark is it? It's a lot.
4,
3. The season 4 is the last season, I believe.
Okay.
That's the last one came. So they're going there. So season 5 gonna tie everything up.
No, season 4 that's coming up. That's the last season.
Oh, so I'm doing pretty good then. So I know I'm in season 2. I think it's 2 or 3. Okay, so I'm doing pretty good. Okay, we'll get back into that, and I have to just knock it out. Boom, boom. Just fly through it real quick. So, yeah, man.
Did y'all watch What If episode number 2?
Man, what?
Yes.
What? All right, Lonzo, we got to save you for last. because you give the best takes. This is what you're here for. This is why we do this on Sunday. Yeah. So it was, man, because remember last time I think we talked about it. I thought this episode was gonna be pushed back, with the little episode leak, but maybe they did that. I don't know. Maybe they push it up. Don't know. But very, very great. Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. Great. The thing that really got me was the Thanos and Nebula. That was tight. Like Thanos he just got talked out of, want to do the snap. Like, damn.
Was defeated with banter.
Yeah, just got talked out of. Like, oh, okay, you got me. But that episode was real good, very great, very, very, very well put together. I like how they took some of how Star-Lord is versus the way T'Challa is and put it together because he's diplomatic. When the black, I don't know his name. What's the damn actor? Anyway, he plays the robotic dude when he's getting the orb.
Jimon Hansu, Homicide.
Yeah, him. So, he actually knows who Star-Lord is versus the Peter Quill where he didn't know. So, and he was fanboying him and shit. So that shit was tough. And like I said, the Thanos becoming talked off the ledge with that, a different Nebula. That's cool. What if I fuck with it? I see they going a real Saturday morning cartoon type role where the good guys always win. They're not going too dark, too deep into it. Like they're keeping it kind of light, but still enjoyable for, I guess you can sit and watch with your kids. I watch them with my daughter, my Marvel daughter. We watched it. We enjoyed both episodes. So yeah. So D, take off. What you got?
It's cool. Like I said, I'm waiting for the movies. Spider-Man, Doctor Strange.
Same take.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right. Well, Lonzy, like I always do, Lonzy, take us home. We say something smart.
The episode was great, and it was easily probably the most anticipated one because it was the last thing that Chadwick Boseman did for Marvel before his untimely passing. So it kind of brought a little bit of a light tear to my eye to see that he, and then Kevin Feige came out and said that, and the producer of the show came out and said that he really enjoyed it. He was excited for it. And I think he's going to appear on another episode. He did some more work on another one. Yeah, I think I read that somewhere. So I think he did some more work for him. It's going to be featured in another episode. But the way they spun it, instead of Peter Quill being abducted by Yondu, it was T'Challa. They went to Wakanda instead of finding the Peter Quill. So that was pretty dope how they did that. And then instead of being raised by Yondu, it'd be like Peter Quill, to whereas he's unknown, he's doing everything that Yondu does. T'Challa takes his diplomatic sense from being raised in Wakanda and decides to help the people. All the stuff that they steal and rob, they're helping out poor people on planets and throughout the galaxy. So it pretty much makes him like a Robin Hood type of hero, or as in on the show, it was funny. Yondu said with Robin Leach. Yeah, that was funny right there. Yeah. I was like, so that was dope. And then the whole dynamic with Thanos becoming part of the Ravagers set up to whereas the Collector was able to become the new big bad guy, during that, to whereas, instead of being the scrawny old Benicio del Toro plays, instead of being like a little scrawny guy, he's all buffed up because he's going after Infinity Stones and stuff, and he becomes a big bad. That was cool how they did that. And another dynamic about What If, and I think some people are catching on to it, is you could pretty much tell the difference between, and I think the reason why everybody was excited about this is because they were having the actual voice actors to play their roles on the show. But you could pretty much see the difference when it comes to being an actual voice actor. The real actors are playing their actual selves on the show. But my point that I was getting to is that you can see the difference to having being an actual voice actor or being an actor that's trying to voice act. You could definitely see it in the first episode with some of the guys that actually, like Sebastian Stan, who plays Bucky. You can see it if you watch that episode again, the Captain Carter episode. The voice acting is not nearly as good as this one, and Chadwick Boseman was good as T'Challa, and that was dope. And then you can kind of hear it in Yondu a little bit, but I think it's something to it, to whereas when you're an actual voice actor and having an actor to come on a cartoon to play a voice, it's an actual skill to being a voice actor. I kind of picked up on it, and I thought that was kind of interesting. But if you go back and watch the episodes, you could kind of see that. You don't want to just take an actor and put him in a voice acting role. It's kind of different. And actual voice actors who get paid to do that as a craft like Peter, what is it, Peter Cullen, who plays Optimus Prime?
Yeah.
You know, that's all he does, and he's one of the greatest of all time. So it's levels to it. It's you can see it though. I kind of picked up on that from watching it. But other than that, this is the one that everybody was waiting for. It was great, and I think you touched on perhaps it might, you know, it's lighthearted like a Saturday morning cartoon. You do have that zombies episode that's coming up. I'm interested to see what they're going to do with that. So in the trailer, Captain America is a zombie. If they're going to tap into that whole storyline from the comics when all the heroes became zombies, I think it was like in 2005 or something. So I want to see what they're going to do with that. But this is easily, you know, a better episode than episode 1. Definitely enjoyed it. And like I said, rest in peace to Chadwick Boseman.
Man, like that voice acting, maybe that's what it is, because when I was watching it, I just kept saying like there was something different. There was a dynamic between both episodes. And I was like, this ain't no, you know, me wanting to see the Black Panther more than the Peggy Carter, because though they're both great episodes, but I think you put me on something, Lonzy. Like the voice acting, there is a difference. There's a craft to embracing a character and then just versus just saying these lines and being
an actor that's trying to voice act. Because you're not on screen. So and that's why voice actors are just so. If you watch some of that behind the scenes stuff, like I used to watch all the stuff from South Park when they're doing their stuff, and you can see that voice acting is a craft. So, like I said, when you watch it again, kind of pay attention to that. You'll pretty much see what I'm talking about.
Yeah. See, I watched the Peggy Carter episode. I watched that 3 times, and I watched T'Challa's joint twice. And that's what hit me yesterday, because I watched them back to back yesterday. Well, you know, me and my daughter. So I was like, damn, it was just something to it. And I think that you hit it on the head. Like that's hitting the nail on the head. That's what it was. It was like, the acting. It's just the acting is different, because both stories are great stories. So yeah, damn, Lonzo, you put me on something, bro. Like, damn, shit.
Motherfucker. D,
you got topics you want to get into? Because we finna get a little heavy next. We'll talk about Afghanistan. So you got anything else before we talk about Afghanistan?
Only thing I got left is SummerSlam and CM Punk.
CM Punk. Y'all actually got me looking at wrestling. Dion, you sent a little video of CM Punk.
That was great, wasn't it?
It was tough because you can see he was feeling that shit. Him coming back, because he's a Chicago guy, right? He's from Chicago.
Chicago.
Okay.
Yep.
And that was hard. Like with him just falling to his knees and just taking it all in. Yep. You know, my boy said, fuck COVID. I'm just gonna hug and touch these people. So it is what it is. But you know, that was tough. I didn't know the backstory until you told me what's the he got what happened? What's the shit happened? He just go because you'll help.
Basically, the main thing, he never liked being in the WWE, and when he left, they tried to sue him and hold his money, and he had to take him to court, and him and his best friend fell out over that. But he doesn't even count those years. He said when he left Ring of Honor, that's when he left pro wrestling. Now he's returned. He doesn't even count. Yeah, he doesn't even count the WWE year.
How many years was he there?
9, from 2005 to 2014. Yeah.
So you don't count that at all.
Yeah, he don't count it. He don't count none of that.
And didn't something happen on his wedding day, or what happened on his wedding day?
Yeah, they sent him his release papers on his wedding day.
Vince McMahon, dirty motherfucker. But we've always known, you know, Vince is Vince. So
and then he was the biggest draw in WWE at that during that time when he had this whole run, like 2011 through 2013.
Yeah,
when
he had passed John Cena over in the merch category. He was the number 1 merch seller in the company, but they never promoted him like he was the top guy. It was always John Cena or The Rock and
Triple H.
Yeah.
So he's almost been like an underground rapper with a big following type shit. Like that's the same type. Yeah, cult. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So he's always had a cult following to his shit. That was tough. That this seeing him, I don't know anything about CM Punk. I don't. What's his finishing move? I don't know shit about the man.
GTS.
Go to sleep.
What is it? What does that mean?
Push you on the shoulders and he drops you and knees you in the face.
Okay.
You have to see it.
I Google it. I Google as we go. I do
and the anaconda device is an arm. What do you call it? Arm bar kind of.
All right. Well,
And the Pepsi plunge.
And the Pepsi plunge. The
The
pedigree
Pepsi
off the top
plunge.
rope.
I'm trying to fucking YouTube this shit as we go. Y'all and
But
this and that.
he wasn't allowed to do that move in the WWE.
Which
They
one?
wouldn't let him do
Okay,
it.
which one
The
he couldn't do?
The Pepsi
Pepsi
plunge.
plunge.
Oh, it's the what plunge?
The Pepsi plunge. It
Like
was a
the-
pedigree
like-
off the top rope.
Wow.
they banned
They didn't let him do that.
I imagine.
He's got the
That's
Pepsi
Triple
tattoo on
H's
his arm.
move. You can't do that, brother.
Oh, so he was doing a pedigree off the third rope, like the
Yeah,
top.
off the
Yeah,
top
he took
rope.
out-
Yeah.
Man, I gotta see that, man. Y'all filibuster, man. I'm finna look this shit up, man. I gotta see that shit, man. Like, I don't know nothing about CM Punk. I've always known his name. I've seen him, but I don't know any of his matches. Of course, I ain't been watching wrestling, but yeah. So somebody take off with wrestling. Y'all just talk. Like, y'all talk amongst each other, do something.
Yeah, Friday night, CM Punk came back. Everybody pretty much knew he was coming, but like I say, it was a major moment. It was the best moment of the wrestling weekend. It was way better than anything that happened on SummerSlam. SummerSlam was some mid. That was oof.
It's getting problematic over there, but I agree though. It was like the crowd, like that was one of the loudest pops you've heard in years when CM Punk came back. The setting was everything was special about it, but they set it up perfectly, bringing him back to Chicago, back with his hometown crowd. Dude was crying in the crowd. That was hilarious.
Dude was crying like tears.
He was crying. So, and then then you saw when he was handing out the ice cream bars.
Right, yeah.
He brought that, CM Punk, he brought the ice cream bars back.
It's like an inside joke from when he was in WWE. That's why he did it. Yeah.
Yep.
Hold on real quick. You said GTS, Pepsi plunge, and what else?
Anaconda Vice.
I'm going back on mute to find that.
Okay.
But
it was a special moment. They already set up his feud against Darby Allin at All Out. I'm going to order All Out. I'm going to order that.
I'm probably going to try to order that too.
Yeah, I'm going
to have to check that out. Definitely.
It's already sold out, but hey, like AEW, they're doing it right, man. They give the fans what they want. It's not hard. It's like, come on, just give the fans what they want. And they still have Bryan Danielson coming later on in the year.
That's going to be big time too.
Oh man,
that's going to be big time. But
Ric Flair is coming too.
Yes. I mean, you're going to have a lot of unhappy superstars at the WWE because, like CM Punk even said that it's just a different atmosphere there. Tony Khan, he's and that's what I'm saying. CM Punk is happy. He's actually happy. It feels right. So that's where your superstars are going to start going. So WWE better tighten up because that was it was fun this SummerSlam, but last night, I don't know what that some of that stuff I did not know what that was about.
They buried Bianca Belair. She got beaten. Like 5 seconds. The Bobby Lashley Goldberg match was horrible. Bobby Lashley looked good, but that match was bad. Goldberg does not need to wrestle anymore.
No,
it's over.
He looked like he was tired when he came out the door.
He's an old man. It's over, man. Just let it go. He's getting paid like $3 million to wrestle 3 times a year. Like, come on, man. Like
he keeps on doing it.
Right, he'll probably be in the Saudi Arabia pay-per-view in October.
Yeah. They're gonna ride that wave because it's a whole new younger generation of young fans that's discovering Goldberg. But he
almost killed the Undertaker 2 years ago. He can't lift anybody up. He could barely body slam Bobby Lashley last night. Like
that was the thing, and you could tell Lashley was getting frustrated.
Man.
You could tell he was getting frustrated.
Roman Reigns and John Cena, that was pretty good. Then Brock Lesnar came back with his ponytail.
I don't know what the hell that was.
They said he looked like Goro from Mortal Kombat. But Brock Lesnar's back. Yeah,
spells midlife crisis to me. That's what I saw with that haircut.
Like I say, the last time Reigns and Lesnar fought, they booed him out the building. They fought like 50 times already. Come on, man. There's nothing new, man.
Rehash after rehash after rehash. That's what WWE is doing now. Not giving the fans what they want.
That was some mid, man.
Okay, I'm back.
I
got I heard everything y'all said. I was on mute, but that pedigree off the top rope, that's a mother man. That's
I told you.
The Pepsi plunge.
The Pepsi plunge.
Now he probably won't be doing that now. He's older, but back in the day in Ring of Honor, oh boy,
that was the shit.
Man,
That was good.
And he will overemphasize it when he did it. That's what was tough.
Like, man, how do you protect somebody from like that? That's that, Jesus Christ. And then that arm bar, that's just some the anaconda vice. That's just some UCF.
UFC. That's a real move. Yeah,
that's just a fucking arm bar. That shit. Like when y'all see the video, you gonna see my face when I watch that. It's like, oh shit.
Yeah,
that hurts for real. Yeah. And then what's the other
go
shit?
to sleep?
And that's I've seen that. I've seen that before.
I figured
it comes from like a torture rack to a motherfucking. I've seen that before. Canyon used to do something like Canyon did it, but then he turned to a suplex. Chris Canyon's dead, right?
Yeah, rest in peace, Canyon.
That was one of my favorite.
The innovative offense.
That was my nigga, Chris.
Everybody stole moves from Canyon.
Man, what?
Back in the 90s, everybody started moves from Canyon.
Because when he had the mask on, he was
Mortis.
That was Mortis. I was just about to say Mortis. Wrath of Mortis. Wrath of Mortis.
He took the mask off. He was Champagne Chris Canyon.
There we go, man.
Then he was Positive Canyon. He started diamond cutting everybody.
I forgot about that. So yeah, man, rest in peace, Chris Canyon. That's one of my favorite wrestlers. All time. You know,
Canyon was dope.
Yeah. When they had him on that one of them wrestling games, his moves wasn't strong enough. Like you do it and they get popped, but it didn't.
Revenge.
Revenge. Yeah, because you unlock them, and when you unlock them, but his moves like they look good. They didn't do no damage to niggas. But I just got Scott Norton and kept doing that big punch.
Power bomb and clothesline. That was it.
It's game over, man.
That's all Scott Norton was about.
That's what I had
power bomb, clothesline.
Clothesline, that big.
Ooh, yeah.
That big punch. That was my shit. And then niggas learn how to counter. Niggas learn how to counter that bitch. Start putting that arm bar. Like, oh fuck.
That's what you had to do.
Man, Revenge, man. Classic game.
Come on, man.
I rate Revenge over WrestleMania 2000 and No Mercy. Yes.
And SmackDown.
No, it's different. That's different.
SmackDown. Here Comes the Pain. That's the number one wrestling game of all time.
That's the best one ever.
Revenge is number 2, and then WrestleMania 2000 and No Mercy.
Because Revenge was that the first one of that ilk?
Yeah,
that was the first one.
That was the first big. Well,
no,
WCW versus NWO
World Tour. That was the first one. That's what I was about to say.
Revenge topped all that.
Is the Revenge where they had everybody when they had like
and ring entrances?
Yeah, so it had like WCW, had the Japan niggas.
Yep.
No.
That was the first one. That was the World Tour.
Okay.
Revenge had NWO, Black and White, Wolfpack, WCW.
Yeah.
And then the Cruiserweights. Was it the Cruiserweights? Yeah, the Cruiserweights was the class.
That was a mother. Yeah, Revenge. Yeah, that you right. That's man. That and that SmackDown Bring the Pain. Lonzy, that's the one.
Here comes the
pain. The one with Lesnar on the cover.
Yeah, that's when me and Darren was just beating the dog. Lonzy came through, thought he was a nigga, and we was beating the dog shit out of.
Man, y'all that shit.
They had everybody on that game, man. Lesnar, Goldberg, Angle, Hollywood Rock, Kevin Nash was on that game. Stone Cold. That game was that game was great.
But you said Goldberg? You said he shouldn't be wrestling anymore. He's
Goldberg.
No.
Yeah,
it was a.
He can't do it anymore, man.
It ain't in him.
Nah.
Is he in shape? Does he still look good?
He looks great. He's in shape, but he can't move.
He just old.
He can't move. He was already stiff and botching when he was in in his younger days.
Yeah.
Ended Bret Hart's career, kicked him in the head.
Yes.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I remember for a while, Goldberg used to do them kicks and shit and all that little shit. That just went away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you remember he had like a little spinning kick he used to hit you with? That shit just went away. So yeah, I guess he was already, like you said, he was stiff and shit. So you said that what's his move? The jackhammer? You said that shit.
He can't even pick anybody up to do that anymore. He almost killed the Undertaker 2 years ago.
So you said it almost like a brain buster or something? Like
except he actually dropped Taker on his head.
Yeah.
Almost murdered that man in the ring.
Can I find this on YouTube? I'm just literally YouTubing this show.
You probably can,
All right.
Unless WWE scrubbed it off the internet.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did.
Is it that bad?
Yeah.
Oh man,
Did
like
he
I said,
him up? Did he get him, hoist him up? Or
man, he
Undertaker
just rolled him over, kind of. He didn't stand him up and then do. He kind of
it just fell over with him.
That's why he says a botch. Lonzy. Okay, it's botchamania. Shout out to Dragon, man.
And then Dragon.
And
And then last night with Goldberg, He didn't sell it. It was what movie was that Lashley did? He didn't sell it. No, when MVP hit him with the cane in the leg.
He did,
and Goldberg turned around, looked at him, and then was like, "Oh, my leg." He was supposed to hurt his leg, and then he hit him in the back of the leg. Goldberg turned around, then all of a sudden he fell down. Then he grabbed his knee.
That was a bad match, man.
He ain't for the business no more. The business done passed him.
Then Lashley choked out his son at the end of the match. He put him in the what do you call that? The master lock.
Goldberg's son in the master lock.
Goldberg's son.
Yeah, Goldberg's son ran in the ring because Bobby Lashley was.
How did it happen? Okay.
He was wearing him out at the end of the match with the chair, and his son came in there trying to help him out. And
I think they had to change the outcome of that match because it was going so bad.
Yeah, Lashley, he put him in a yoke. He yoked him up. Yeah.
Oh man, good old wrestling shit, man.
Yeah, but I don't know where WWE is going. Like AEW, man,
they on their way.
Yeah,
they
to me, they already there. To me,
they're there.
They for the people.
They give the fans what they want.
Yeah. So it's literally like when we was growing up again. It's that same dynamic, right? Because I used to like WCW more because back then WWF it was more polished and it just didn't like. I don't know. Even though I can't say the F word. Even though it's not 100% legit. I don't know how to say it, but WCW still would draw me in to almost feel that it was legit, the stuff that was going on. And WWF, WWE, I don't know what the politically correct term to use.
I still call it WWF.
There we go. So you do it, I can do it too, because you the wrestling head. So WWF, it was more theatrical. It was, it was too much, like Coco Beware and all British Bulldog. Like, I just want to see some niggas wrestle. You had the colorful characters in WWF at that time, and WCW was getting. That's why they had the joint venture with New Japan Pro Wrestling back then. Yeah, and it was more about the fights and the wrestling during that time. Okay, all right. So took them over. Since y'all be on this wrestling shit, don't one of these girls do the crippler crossface?
Sasha Banks,
and they call it something else, right?
What is it? I forgot the name of it.
It's not the boss. Is it the boss something? I can't remember.
All right. Well,
the boss something. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. Y'all ready to end the show? Because I got something for y'all. Y'all ready to end the show? I got a wrestling joke. It's fucked up. Y'all ready?
Oh boy.
We finna end the show. Okay. So we finna end this shit on the bang. Okay. You remember growing up, we used to watch wrestling and Ken Shamrock would quote unquote snap.
Yeah.
Y'all remember Ken Shamrock snapping?
Yeah. The world's most dangerous man.
The world's most dangerous man. And they'd be like, oh my God, Ken Shamrock's finna snap. Right? You know they would say that.
Yeah.
How could you who knows when somebody's finna snap, right? Can you follow me down this rabbit hole? They would say, oh God, he's finna snap. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
I remember that. So they would, you know what I'm saying? Like the theatrics of that was like, oh my God, he's finna snap.
Okay.
If you motherfuckers know somebody finna snap, Chris Benoit will still be here today.
Okay, that's the show.
That's a wrap.
We can't put that on YouTube.
Welcome to the Friday Night Letdown